Now I gotta ride or die.
All right, guys, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel. I've got a couple of little updates for you today. It's a pretty short video. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know that I'm still here. I am still going to be running the channel. I'm still going to be building the Escort, but there's a few things that have been going on, and some of you know it, some of you may not, but for those of you that are relatively close friends of mine, or you do follow me on a very close basis, you would have noticed that my Ford Ranger Raptor did get wrote off in an accident, in a head-on collision. That was not my fault. Thankfully, physically, I'm okay, although if I just change hands, I'm holding the camera here because this arm is getting very sore that I'm holding the camera with. Let me go. It's better. This arm here, you can see it's all bruised still. That arm, I do tend to get quite a large forearm pump in that arm, and I am losing grip in my hand and just kind of dropping things. I've had an ultrasound, I've had an x-ray. The guys are positive that it's not nerve damage, it's just like an inflammation of the nerve in the forearm. When the airbag, you can see it's like there's the Ford badge, bruise from the Ford badge on the Raptor steering wheel, that when it has come out, it has hit the arm with such force that it's caused like severe irritation in the nerve, as the nerve has been pushed against the muscle, because my muscles are huge because I'm jacked. Yeah, but I'm going to give you a quick walk around of the Escort. Nothing really has happened, but I'm just going to show you guys around it so you know that it's still here. I'm going to show you the new car that we bought for my wife, because neither of us are comfortable driving a small hatchback at the moment, and she had an A-Class Mercedes. Neither of us want to even sit in that, let alone drive it at the moment, is understandable. As you could probably tell, because although I'm physically okay, I am mentally not okay from this accident, and it has really, really fucking shook me, guys. But here's the Escort. Still here, as you can see, in exactly the same place as it was from last video. I have not touched it since the accident. I pulled the dash out. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys I pulled the dash out because I made a thumbnail being like, please don't break. I'm having a little bit of trouble with the rear wheel axles. When I put the bearing on and it's all greased up and everything like that, when I put all that together, I put it on and then I put like the lock nut on and everything and torque it down to spec. Obviously all this is, connected. It's just not at the moment. When I do that and I torque everything to spec, it doesn't move. It's like the clamping force of torquing everything to spec has stopped it from moving. So if you guys have advice for me on that, would be greatly appreciated. I'm clearly missing something when I'm doing that. Gearbox came up an absolute treat, as you guys have seen. Yeah, so same on this side. It's just when I put the bearing on, and then the little lock screw and all the other pieces that go in, when I put it all together and then clamp it on, it doesn't rotate and it doesn't turn. So if anyone could lend some advice to that, would be great. In fact, I will just show you guys what I have. All these pieces here, and obviously like the bearing, it's all, I did clean it before I tried to put it all back on, but it's been sat in the box now for a while. Here's the other one. There it is. And this is the one with the bearing in it. So like maybe I'm putting it on wrong or something, but when it doesn't seem to be going on now anyway. But maybe like, yeah, I don't know. So guys, some advice and help on how that goes together would be greatly appreciated, because I actually didn't take that apart. Somebody else did for me. Still need to clean manifold, injector rail, need to get new injectors. I'm going to get Cosworth injectors, Escort Cosworth injectors, brake bias cable, and my balance bar, because I'm running 2 master cylinders. You guys know that. Everything else is here. I'm thinking about flocking the dash. The car is far from standard, and it's never going to be standard. There's 9 in Australia. I don't care about it being standard. I don't care what anyone thinks. So I'm thinking about flocking the dash, and I'm thinking about, I want to do this dark bit black. I want it flocked black, but I want this bit that's rhino gray, I want that to be a dark gray, like a charcoal, not a rhino gray. So it's like a dark gray, and then that's a black. Let me know what you think about that. New KYB shocks there for the front, because there's the old pieces of shit. But yeah, this is the new car that we bought for my wife, or my fiance, because neither of us are comfortable driving a hatchback anymore, but it's pretty cool. The key, I think if I double tap this button, no, I've got to unlock it first. Let's try it again. Still learning. If I double tap, there you go. There we go. Because I'm off to the gym today, so we can put the gym bag in the back there. And then if I double tap this again, it comes down. And it locks. That's cool. So this is the car that my partner is driving now. It's a 4-wheel drive. It is having a lift kit fitted in the next few weeks. Upgraded leather interior, which is nice. It's got this Mitsubishi Super Select transmission, which is absolutely unbelievable. So basically with this transmission up to 100 kilometers an hour, you can just turn it into 4H, and that's like all-wheel drive. So the center diff is still unlocked, so it's like all-wheel drive, like the Subarus and the all-wheel drive SUVs. And then again, up to 100 kilometers an hour, just turn that dial again and you'll lock the center diff, and then that's like a traditional 4-wheel drive. And then obviously to put it in low range, you need to slow down and stop, push it in and put it back in. But you can take it out of 4-wheel drive into 4 high or into 2 high, on the move. So when you're getting off the beach and stuff like that, you don't have to fuck about with it, which is pretty cool. I really like that feature. I had that feature on a Mitsubishi Triton or L200 years ago. The front end is going to change because I'm having a big steel bar color coded and fitted on. If anyone saw the pictures of the Ranger, you'll be understanding why I'm putting a humongous steel bar on the front of this to protect my wife while she's driving it. But yeah. So that's the new ride for her. We're trying to sell the Mercedes. It's a pretty shitty market at the moment for used cars, but we are trying to sell it. So if you're in Australia, if you're in Queensland and you're looking for an A-class 250 Sport Mercedes, drop me a comment below or something like that. There's the Escort. I am going to be finishing that. I'm not sure when I'm going to drive it because I'm really not that comfortable behind the wheel at the moment. But it is what it is. With time, all wounds heal with time. I've got a really good psychologist and a great network of friends, especially being ex-military. So hopefully I can finish this car this year and then get behind the wheel of it and take it for a drive, because I know you guys want to see that as much as I want to feel that turbocharged CVH power Guys, thank you so much for always being so supportive. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And I will chat to you in the next video when, whenever that is. Hopefully it's soon, guys. Appreciate it. Take it easy.